Hi everyone, welcome to It's Time to Learn Everything. Today we are going to do the question answer of the chapter The Book That Saved the Earth. Why was 20th century called the era of the books? Give any reason why we call the 20th century the era of books. Answer. The 20th century was called the era of the books. It was because there were books about everything. There were books mostly about every topic. These books taught the people almost everything. Almost we can read and write and understand everything from these books. Question 2. Noodles avoids offending think tank but at the same time he corrects his mistakes. How does he manage to do that? Answer. Noodle is think tank's deputy. Think tank says that books on the earth are sandwiches. Actually, they have never seen the book, so when they caught a book in the library, they think that it's a restaurant and the book is a sandwich. But Noodle says that they are communication devices. Think tank agrees to it. Secondly, think tank says that the sandwiches are communicative devices as told by Noodles. Question 3. What guesses are made by think tank about the books found on earth? Think tank firstly guessed about the book that they were sandwiches. He told Captain Omega that they were standing in a refreshment stand. He also said that sandwiches were the main staple of Earth diet. He then ordered them to eat one of the books. He told, okay, you are standing there, then eat one of the sandwiches and taste them and told him about it. Question 4. Who tried to invade the earth in 21st century? The Maritime people, Mars people tried to invade the earth in the year 2014. If you were in Noodle's place, how would you handle think tank's mistake? Yes, if you were in the place of Noodles, I would handle think tank's mistakes like Noodle. Noodle points out think tank's error and corrects them. So shall I. Then he gives so politely, so shall I also do the same. If I were in the place of the Noodle, I will correct all the mistake of think tanks gently. Question 6. Do you think books are being replaced by the electronic media? Can we do away with books altogether? Yes, these days online reading has replaced traditional books to a large extent. Internet, Facebook, Twitter, etc. have decreased interest in reading, but the truth is that the books cannot be totally replaced. Books can never go out of life, although they may exist in a different form. Question 7. What the Oops opinion about the sandwiches in he had eaten? Oops was forced to eat sandwiches and he made terrible faces while chewing. He said that it was not delicious, rather as dry as Martin dust. He remarked that he could not understand how the earthlings could get those sandwiches down without water. Actually, they are eating the books. They don't know that it's not the sandwich and they are surprised how the earthling peoples that we people eat these sandwiches. Question 8. Why are books referred to as a man's best companion? Which your favorite book and why? Write a paragraph about that book. Books are referred to a man's best companion as they permanent human beings and deceive, cheat, or kill, but books cannot do so, so they are continue to give advice after advice on some time. Ramayana. It is an ancient Sanskrit epic about Ram and Sita. It is one of the two most important ancient epics of India, the first one being the ancient Mahabharata. The epic was originally written by sage Rishi Valmiki on ancient India. The book has about 24 verses and is divided into 7 parts. Who is Think Tank? How did Noodles address him? Think Tank is the ruler of Mars. Noodle addressed him, O great and mighty Think Tank, ruler of Mars and her two moons, most powerful and intelligent creature in the whole universe. Question 10. What does think tank infer on listening to the nursery rhyme Hey diddle diddle? On listening to the nursery rhymes, he did nothing to infer that the earthlings had reached a high level of civilization. It was alarming that they had taught their domesticated animals, musical cultures, and space technique. He announced that even their dogs had a sense of humor. He believed that the Earthlings could launch an interplanetary attacks of millions of cows anytime soon. Question 11. Half knowledge is dangerous. It never helped to achieve success. Discuss how incomplete knowledge can lead to disaster. Reference to the lesson The Book That Saved the Earth. Answer. It's real fact that incomplete knowledge can lead to it's real fact that incomplete knowledge can lead to disaster. It's real fact that in It's real fact that incomplete knowledge can lead to disaster. Suppose we set to work on a satellite and able to command only half of the instructions in case these things would fail and cause disaster. Half knowledge is a dangerous thing. Half knowledge is dangerous and never helps to achieve success. If we are able to apply knowledge fully and any kind of task, we can have self contentment in the lesson, the book that saved the earth, that the Martins had to suffer. They had the mission to invade the earth, but due to incomplete knowledge, they misinterpreted the nursery rhyme book. Actually, they have the half knowledge, they don't know the difference between books and eating things, and it's rightly said that half knowledge is a dangerous thing. Question 10. Orient chucking, and that's how one dusty deed book of nursery rhymes saved the earth from Martin. Question A. What was the name of the book? Mother Goose was the name of the book. Why did the historian chuckle? The historian chuckled at the idea that the misinterpretation of a book saved the earth. Which word on the extract is a synonym of conquer? Invention from the extract is the synonym to conquer. What part of speech is and as used in the extract? And is a conjunction. Question 12. Write moral of the story. The moral of the story is that half fed knowledge is We always started dangerous. English की पाठशाला for those students who feel difficulty and shame in English speaking. उन बच्चों के लिए जो इंग्लिश बोलने में जिन्हें हेजिटेशन होती है, हर एक के सामने इंग्लिश में टॉकिंग नहीं कर सकते, उनके लिए 45 डेज का एक क्रश कोर्स तैयार किया गया है। उस ढंग से तैयार किया गया है कि हर बच्चा सेल्फ इंट्रोडक्शन से लेकर अपने सामने वाले से कोई भी बात कॉन्फिडेंटली इंग्लिश में बोल सकता है। इसमें कोई फ़ीस नहीं है, सिर्फ रजिस्ट्रेशन फ़ीस है 99 रुपीज़, और उसके बाद आफ्टर 10 डेज़ अगर आपको अच्छी लगती है क्लासेस तो आपको 199 और पे करना है। थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर बीइंग हेयर। थैंक यू एंड वेलकम इन इंग्लिश की पाठशाला। Information will be given in the description box how you can join the English Ki Pathshala, or you can individually send me messages. Thank you.